Last week, I had this conversation with my ex, one of my ex. We ended in good terms, not necessarily, but we worked things out. But we're friends, we talk from now and then. She was telling me that she's dating someone new right now for over a year, and it's not going good because she doesn't feel like she gets the attention or the appreciation she deserves. And she's struggling. I mean, she's doing so much work for this relationship, but she's not getting the benefits she wants. And she was just not in a good place, mentally, emotionally. And I was thinking, like, maybe 3, 4, 5 months ago, we had a very different conversation. We were talking about her getting into Christianity and seeking God, reading the Bible, listening to sermons and preachers, and how everything was getting better. Her relationship with her parents, that was always a problem when she was my girlfriend, but it's getting better now after she got into Christianity. And it's interesting to me that now it's a different conversation, and I was trying to tell her, like, I understand you want this relationship because sometimes it make you feel like okay, it make you feel good, but then 80% of the time you feel down, you feel bad, you feel depressed, you feel anxious. Why don't you go back to seeking God? Why don't you go back to, like, just go to church, read your Bible, listening to your favorite preacher online, whatever it is. Go back to that boring life instead of chasing those dopamine hits you get on this relationship that's not working. That's what we do. It's like we want the ups and downs of a toxic relationship instead of the stability of either having a healthy relationship, because a healthy relationship is boring but it's healthy, or not having a relationship at all but then being stable, like she was reading the Bible, she was going to church, she was getting to know new people, and it was fine. It was boring, definitely, but it was better than what you're going through right now. It was kind of hard for her to understand that because she was in the middle of a emotional crisis at the moment. But it means a lot to me, and I don't mean this in a religious way. I'm not religious. I mean this in a practical way, utilitarian way. Isn't it better if you get your energy, your focus, your attention into seeking God, having your spiritual practices, than getting your energy and your attention trying to make someone love you, trying to make someone give you the attention you deserve, trying to make someone be there for you. I think I'd rather be bored and mentally stable, emotionally stable, than being on this hype up and down with someone that doesn't even know what they want. Again, I don't mean this in a religious way. I don't think you have to go back to God. But if you see it from a practical perspective, if you see it from a utilitarian perspective, I think is one of the best options. Just the same way someone would say, just go back to your sport, go back to your art, go back to your career. It's the same thing. In this case, is go back to God, because that's the conversation we had before the one we had last week. The conversation was how great things are getting now that she's Christian. What happened? What happened? Hmm? And the different conversation now we're having about this relationship she had. Hmm? What's going on? Hmm? All right, think that'll be it. Obviously.